It's confirmed. The Addams Family revival on Netflix, partly directed by Tim Burton, is a huge success. Only Squid Game and Stranger Things 4 have amassed more streaming hours on Netflix than the Young Addams series has in just 3 weeks since its debut. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will discuss the success behind the Netflix show Wednesday and why it's so popular. So without further ado, let's get started. The character Wednesday Addams is now well known. The character has gained popularity due to the Addams Family franchise, or its most recent adaptation. The Netflix original series, Wednesday, starring Jenna Ortega, is a well-known character since 1938. Charles Addams, the Addams Family comic strip from 1938, catalyzed the entire sensation. As time went on, it evolved into other versions, including The Addams Family, a TV series that ran from 1964 to 1966, The Addams Family, the animated series, an animated film trilogy that included The Addams Family Values, and Addams Family Reunion, and more, 1998. But none of them can compete with Wednesday, a Netflix original. The central character of Wednesday is Wednesday Addams, Jenna Ortega, and her relationship with her friends and family. Her current life and the progression of enrolling in a new school full of outcasts are both explored in the show. Reviews show the play's intriguing and enigmatic, and has received tremendous appreciation. The Netflix series reveals a side of Wednesday that fans of the Addams Family franchise have never seen. Netflix claims that Wednesday has been seen for more than 1 billion hours, trailing only Squid Game and Stranger Things 4 among the most recent Netflix hit programs. It appears that algorithmic thinking has benefited once more. The Addams Family adaptation, Wednesday, may not be the most novel idea. Still, it does have all the makings of a Netflix hit: a well-known director, Tim Burton, a well-known property, The Addams Family, and a buzzy star at its core. In this instance, Jenna Ortega, who just appeared in T.I. West's X and this year's Scream. It's difficult to overestimate the impact of Wednesday. She's had all the kids dancing around like they're in a Susie and the Banshees video while listening to the Cramps. Black tulle replicas of her Raven dance dress have invaded Etsy. And perhaps most significantly, she has amassed more than 1 billion viewing hours in less than a month, making her the third most watched series on Netflix. Can we even still refer to this girl as an outcast? Before Wednesday passed Stranger Things to claim the number 2 slot on Netflix's most popular list, the silver medal belonged to Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, a dubious addition to Ryan Murphy's ever-expanding catalog of real-life tragedies. True crime stories are some of America's favorite IP, as podcasts like Serial proved, and practically every streamer has now adopted. Other, most popular English-language series include 13 Reasons Why, The Witcher, originally a video game series, Bridgerton, based on a romance novel series, Lucifer, based on a DC Comics character, and 13 Reasons Why, an adaptation of a YA novel. Despite any reservations critics may have about cynical, IP-driven programming choices, it is obvious that this thinking appeals to viewers. Briefly, Nevermore may be described as Hogwarts, as imagined by the CW, while Wednesday's storyline could be compared to goth Emily in Paris. Wednesday is the new girl at school, and like Emily, she is the odd one out, even though she is beautiful and does exceptionally well in everything she tries her hand at. Emily and Wednesday end up in love triangles, but Emily is with a local chef and a local barista. Despite their respective affections, rivalries, and social blunders, both brunettes save the day. More aspects that Wednesday went popular because of the little things and characters producers added to the series. You can't compare Nevermore Academy to any other private school. Enid, Emma Myers, Wednesday's obnoxious, perky roommate, reveals that the student body is made up of 4 distinct supernatural groups: fangs, vampires, furs, werewolves, stoners, gorgons, and scales, sirens. Wednesday may feel out of place with the misfits at Nevermore Academy, but she is exactly where she needs to be for her prophetic powers to flourish. After a string of brutal murders, many attempts on her life, and the discovery of a cryptic sketch claiming that Wednesday is responsible for the destruction of Nevermore Academy, Wednesday decides to stay and investigate. Stunningly brilliant, Jenna Ortega She flawlessly conveys the character's sardonic humor and defiant attitude. Wednesday is a tough cookie, but Ortega gives the character surprising moments of sensitivity and sweetness. Wednesday does have feelings for the people in her life, even if she doesn't want to show it. Ortega does a fantastic job of revealing the fragility of this character's exterior. Gwendolyn Christie, formerly of Game of Thrones, plays the kind yet stern Principal Weems. Christie is powerful and serious, yet she still manages to give the character a maternal quality. She cares deeply about the well-being of all the students in her charge, even the rebellious Wednesday Addams. Her past with Wednesday's mom is fascinating and adds depth to the character. Regarding Wednesday's mom, Catherine Zeta-Jones is superb as the stunning but vaguely unnerving Morticia Addams. Jones makes the role her own, even if it is less memorable than Angelica Houston's portrayal in the 90s movie. Morticia and Wednesday's tense relationship is a consistent source of conflict throughout the season. This tension between Jones and Ortega's character is one of my favorite aspects of the show this year. Netflix has a history of being secretive about its viewership. The man behind the critically acclaimed Netflix original, House of Cards, Beau Willimon, once claimed that the business wouldn't even provide him access to audience statistics. But over the past 2 years, Netflix has learned much more about how well-liked its programs and films are to attract talent and generate attention. First, Netflix updated its service to include a top trending rating so users can view the movies and TV shows currently trending in their country. The number of accounts that viewed 2 minutes of a certain title during its first month of release was then made public as part of a new practice of releasing popularity statistics for specific titles. In November, Netflix debuted a website to view weekly rankings of the most watched television programs and films worldwide. The charts are updated each week and listed in order of how many hours subscribers have watched them overall. The rankings provide unparalleled information about what Netflix users watch, listing the most popular shows and movies in the past week globally and in more than 90 countries. It's the most level of openness Netflix has ever adopted for its audience. Still, the data is also intended to provide users with a better understanding of what content is most popular on the biggest subscription streaming service in the world. This series has been so popular that people started predicting Season 2 and wondering if their favorite stars would join in the next season. The finale of Wednesday's episode served up a few surprises, prompting viewers to wonder who sent the cryptic text message. But we'll need more guesswork to satiate our curiosity. Another season would be the best option, but is that even possible? Netflix produced a video on January 6 in which Jenna Ortega, as Wednesday, states over a montage of Season 1 episodes and videos of fan gatherings. Over the past several weeks, I've been the target of millions of online stalkers, ghosts, and imitators. It's been an absolute ordeal. I appreciate it. Co-creator Miles Miller recently spoke with Netflix's Tadum and said, "It's been amazing to work on a show that resonated with viewers all across the globe. Really looking forward to Season 2 of Wednesday. When Season 2 of Nevermore finally arrives, we will be the first in line to dive headfirst into its quirky, eerie universe." Have to double check that Wednesday hasn't drained the pool in the meantime. Netflix's head of US and Canada scripted series, Peter Friedlander, told Variety in December, "It's encouraging and wonderful to see how much interaction there is. As much as people love coming to Netflix, they love finishing these shows even more. And then they love talking about them. Engagement. That is where all of our focus and energy is currently going. The Addams family, which only makes a few cameos in this pilot, will presumably get more screen time in subsequent seasons. Despite being nothing more than a hand, Thing is a fantastic character who is controlled by a man in what appears to be a green bodysuit. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Luis Guzman as Gomez than simply him gushing over Catherine Zeta-Jones' Morticia. Added to that, I'd like to hear Lurch a lot more. This series marks the beginning of an epic Netflix franchise. The extended Addams Family world, led by Ortega, will continue to air every Wednesday for at least another 3 to 4 years. The show itself will start living up to her acting. That's all for today's video, folks, and we hope you enjoyed watching the video with us. Keep watching for more amazing videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel on your way out. See you next time. Until then, bye!